Hi friends, welcome back to class. It's Jackie. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. I post new yoga videos every single week. Today's class is going to be all about balance, so let's get started. We're going to begin in Shavasana. So go ahead and lie down on your back. Let your feet go wide and let them go wider than the mat. Palms facing up to receive energy, palms down to feel grounded. And gently close your eyes. Take these first couple of deep breaths to really come into your own awareness, to really come into your own energetic state. And we're going to take a deep cleansing breath just to clear out any static energy. So open your mouth and exhale. Take an inhale through the nose, through the back of the throat, all the way filling up the lungs. And then open mouth, exhale, release. Gently seal your lips. Keep the jaw relaxed. Soften all the muscles on your face. Let your shoulders sink down a little bit more. Let them relax. Soften your belly. Unclench your hips. And just start to take some slow inhales and exhales out through the nose and in through the nose. How are you feeling today? You know, so much through our week, we're doing something, we have something planned, so we can acknowledge that other things are happening in our external environment, but right now is all about you. So allow yourself to turn inward, to find that balance of giving yourself time to simply breathe and if your mind starts to wander outside this room, outside your mat, gently bring your attention to your breath to anchor you back into the moment. So we'll take 3 more deep breaths here. And give yourself permission to let a state of ease wash over you with each breath you take. Today's intention for class is all about balance. So finding that balance within ourselves, finding that balance within our life so that we can take this intention off the mat when we leave class today. So let's seal that intention with 1 more cleansing breath. So open the mouth and exhale. Take a huge inhale. Feel your rib cage expand, your chest expand. And then open mouth, exhale, release it out. Blink your eyes open. And bring the right foot into the chest. So we're going to glide this right knee, and we're going to glide it over to our right armpit. Flex both toes, so toes point up to the ceiling. Hands are interlaced on top of the right shin. Relax your shoulders. And then go ahead and roll your ankle 3 times clockwise. And then roll it 3 times counterclockwise. We're going to take those fingers and now we're going to interlace them behind the right thigh. And then on an inhale, kick the right foot up into the sky. Relax those shoulders, relax the face. And then we're going to point and flex the foot 3 times. So on an inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Return the right leg all the way down by the left. Now we're going to bring that left knee into the chest, glide it over to the left armpit. Take a moment here to breathe. And then let's go ahead and roll that ankle 3 times clockwise with the left foot. And then 3 times counterclockwise. Slightly engage your core. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. And on an inhale, kick that left knee up into the sky. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Now let's point and flex 3 times. So inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex. This time, bring the left knee into the chest, and then bring the right knee into the chest. We're going to take those knees, and now left knee goes into left armpit, right knee goes into right armpit. And we're just going to create small circles on the ceilings 3 times with our hips. So just go ahead and start drawing circles clockwise 3 times, make them big. And then reverse counterclockwise 3 times. Really press into that low back when you start to create the circles. And then find stillness in the knees. Go ahead and bring those knees together. We're just going to rock left and right on our low back. So just rocking side to side, giving that low back some much needed love. All right, friends, we're going to meet in a seated posture. So 2 ways of getting there. You can rock and roll your way up to a seated position, or you can always just go ahead, turn on your side, and push yourself up. Either way, we're going to meet in a seated posture. Go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. So flex those feet. It's going to open up your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Press down through the glutes and breathe into that beautiful spine of yours. We're going to do some posterior diaphragmatic breathing right now. So in a moment, before I start to cue this, I want you to imagine that you have wings in the back. So you have now become a beautiful butterfly. You have these big wings. And on the inhales, we're going to imagine that our wings are expanding out. And then on the exhale, the wings are going to return back into our body. So we'll take 5 deep breaths. Remember, our rib cage is 3D, so it expands in all directions. So gently close down your eyes. And then on an inhale, take a big inhale. Imagine that those wings are spreading out nice and long. And then exhale, return those wings back into your body. Inhale, open and spread. Imagine those wings spreading out. And then exhale, bring them back in towards your body. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe, expand. Exhale, soften, relax. Inhale, open and lengthen. And exhale, return and relax. Gently blink your eyes open. Keep the palms together. And on an inhale, reach both palms up into the sky. On an exhale, go ahead and release the palms. Create some space. Flip the palms. And then on an exhale, we're going to bring the arms out to a T, palms facing down. Squeeze those shoulders back onto the scapula. And on an exhale, look over that left shoulder. So make sure those shoulders aren't up by the ears. Relax them down. Create space. Inhale, back center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, back center. This time on an inhale, flip the palms up towards the sky. And then on an inhale, cross the arms. Right arm crosses over left. Exhale, return to a T. And then inhale, left arm over right. Exhale, return it to a T. Inhale, right arm over left. And now this time, we're going to go ahead and bring the palms on top of the shoulders. So giving ourselves a nice, big, juicy squeeze. Go ahead and squeeze your shoulders. So yogi's choice, you can always stay here, or otherwise, we're going to go into eagle arms. So go ahead and bring the hands out long. And we're going to cross the arms, palms face one another. So we want to have those pinkies pointing towards the top of our space. press down on the right bicep, spread through the shoulders, and engage the core. We're here for 2 deep breaths. And then wherever you're at, on an exhale, let both arms go out long. And then on an exhale, bring them back to a T. Inhale, left arm over right. Exhale, center. Inhale, right arm over left. Exhale, center. Inhale, left arm over right. Go ahead and place both palms on top of the shoulders. Give yourself a big squeeze. We're going to be here for 4 breaths. And know you can always take the eagle arms. So deepen the quality of your breath. Keep coming back to those deep inhales and those deep exhales, in and out through the nose. And then wherever you're at, let those arms go out long. And then on an exhale, go ahead and bring them out to a T. Drop the left arm down and inhale, right arm reaches up. Take an inhale to stretch, and then exhale, lean it to the left. Pull the right shoulder back. We're here for 1 breath. And then on an exhale, return the body back to neutral. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, right arm down. Take an inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, lean over to the right. Relax that right shoulder. We're here for 1 breath. And then exhale, return the body. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Hold it here. Relax those shoulders. Take a big inhale, everyone. And then on an exhale, we're going to twist it to the right. So left arm, outer right knee, right arm behind us, gaze over that right shoulder. So breathe into that spine. Elongate the spine from the low back all the way to the crown of the head. And then on an exhale, return everything to center. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, twist it to the left. Left arm back, right arm outer, left knee. How can you connect to your breath here? How can you use your breath to anchor you back into this moment? And then on an exhale, return everything back to center. We're going to go ahead and meet in a tabletop position, everyone. So go ahead and come onto those hands and knees. Take a moment to look at the palms. Spread those fingers. Try to keep the arms nice and straight. And really press into the hands to lift out of the wrists and the shoulders. Let's take some shoulder circles. So on an inhale, start to lean forward. And then exhale, go ahead and take it back. Create a circle 3 times. So inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Reverse. So inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Return tabletop position. Flip the palms, middle fingers face to the back of the knees. We're here for 3 breaths. So you got a couple options. You can always send the hips back. You can lean forward. Whatever you need right now. Go ahead and honor yourself. Find that balance. And then go ahead and flip the palms, middle fingers face to the top of the mat. Inhale, press into the palms, and then exhale, look over the left shoulder. Engage the low belly, draw it up and in, and then on an inhale, reach that left arm up into the sky. Hold it here, ground down through that right hand, and then on an exhale, thread the needle. Left arm behind the right wrist, left ear drops down to the floor. We're here for 2 breaths. Firm up the right hand, and then inhale, reach that left arm up into the sky, hold it here, and then exhale, left arm down to the mat. Inhale, press into the palm, lift out of the wrists, Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up into the sky. Hold it here. And then exhale, thread the needle. Right hand goes behind the left wrist. Right ear drops down. We're here for 2 deep, quality breaths. Firm up the left hand. And then inhale, right arm sweeps up into the sky. Hold it for 1 inhale and 1 exhale. And then exhale, right arm down to the ground. On an exhale, right toes come to the back of the mat. Press into the palms. And then on an exhale, lean it back. Lean back into that right heel. And then on an inhale, lean forward, shoulders over the fingertips. 2 more times. So exhale, press back into that ankle. It's going to help with our balance later. Inhale forward. Last one. Exhale back. And inhale forward. And then we're going to turn to a neutral position. On an inhale, reach that right leg up. So firm up the inner thighs together. All 5 toes pointing down. Press into the palms. And then on an inhale, reach that left arm out long. So already getting into some balance. We're going to do some core work that's going to help with our balance. So firm up the low belly, engage the abdominals. And then we're going to do 3 core work exercises. So on an exhale, bring that left elbow into the right knee, round the upper back. And then inhale, lengthen. That's 1. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. And inhale, lengthen. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. And then on an exhale, drop that left hand down. Drop the right toes down. Step the left toes back, plank pose. So firm up the belly. Press back through the heels. Press through the crown of the head. Push the floor away. And don't forget to breathe. Here for 1 more breath. And then on an exhale, drop that right knee down. Keep the left toes where they're at. And on an exhale, press back into that left heel. And then inhale forward, shoulders over wrists. Let's do that 2 more times. So exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And inhale forward. Come to a neutral position. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Engage that left leg. And then on an inhale, right arm goes out long. Come back to that quality, that fluidity of your breath. Let it be smooth. And then let's get into some core work. So on an exhale, right elbow, left knee, bring it in. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, exhale, squeeze it all in. And then inhale, lengthen. 2 breaths here. Really push the ground away with that left palm. Then on an exhale, drop the right hand down. Drop the left toes. Send the right toes back, plank pose. Create space in the neck. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And then on an exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. So immediately put a bend in the knees. Everyone take a big bend there. Release the head down. Press firmly into your thumb and your pointer finger. Straighten the arms. And we're using down dog as a reset. So how are you feeling now? How is your breath doing? On an inhale, look to the top of your mat. Stay up on the toes. And then on an exhale, walk all the way up to your mat. So stay up onto those tippy toes here. And then on an exhale, we're going to bend the knees and drop the hips. So coming into a little toe stance. We're going to work on balance. So on an inhale, lift your left arm up. Nice, everyone. And then exhale, drop the left hand. Inhale, lift the right hand up. Great job. Exhale, drop the right hand. On an inhale, now bring both hands to the heart. So squeeze those knees together and focus on something that isn't moving. So your drishti, your focal point, let it be right in front of you. Keep that focus. Hold it here for one more breath. And then on an exhale, drop both hands down to the mat. Inhale, straighten the leg, lift the hips, stay up onto the tippy toes. And then exhale, drop those heels, forward fold. So take a big bend in the knees, everyone. Let that chest hang heavy on top of your quads. Release the head, release the neck, and then open and close the jaw 4 times. And then grab for opposite elbow with opposite wrist. Just let yourself dangle here. Let your breath anchor you back to the moment. Nice, everyone. And then drop the hands down to the ground. Bend the knees, come up onto the tippy toes, coming back into our toe squat. One more round here. So on an inhale, lift the left hand. Keep the left hand where it is. And then inhale, lift the right hand, bring both hands to palm center. So you can always keep one hand down if you need to, but we're here for 2 breaths. So believe in your power, believe in your strength. And then on an exhale, drop both hands down to the mat. Inhale, reach the hips up to the sky, stay up onto the tippy toes. And then exhale, drop the heels, forward fold. Bring the hands to the waist, roll the shoulders back. And then on an inhale, press into the hips, slowly rise up to Tadasana, mountain pose. And then go ahead and bring those hands to heart center. Shut down the eyes. Just begin to breathe with intention. Begin to breathe with fluidity. And then blink the eyes open. On an inhale, we're going to come into one-legged Tadasana. So ground down through the right heel. And then inhale, lift that left knee up. Nice, everyone. Flex those left toes. And then on an exhale, drop the left foot down. Inhale, right leg up. Engage the low belly. Engage the legs. And then exhale, drop that right heel down. Inhale, both arms reach up into the sky. And then exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen through the spine, hands come to the shin. And then on an exhale, step the left toes back, step the right toes back, plant the hands down, plank pose, hold it here. And then on an exhale, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up into the sky. Exhale, right foot top of the mat. Go ahead and drop that left knee down, coming into low lunge. Engage the core, and then on an inhale, reach both arms up into the sky. Energetically pull the right heel and the left knee together. Sink the hips, lift up through the ribs. Relax the shoulders. And then on an exhale, plant both hands down. Start to step the right toes forward, come up onto the right heel, half splits. So press the hips back, pull the toes towards the face, and keep the spine nice and long here. So hands can come up onto the hips if you need to, or onto some blocks. Here for 2 breaths. And then on an exhale, plant the right sole of the foot down. Go ahead and step that right foot all the way to the side of your mat, coming into lizard. So hands are on the left of the foot. And then on an inhale, lift that left leg up, come up onto the left toes. Hold it here for a nice little active lizard. And then on an exhale, drop that left knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Breathe into that right hamstring. Breathe into the left quad, the left psoas muscle, the left hip flexors. And then we're going to bring that right knee back in line. So coming into the middle, let the hands frame that foot. On an inhale, lift that left leg up, come onto the left toes. And then engage the belly. Inhale, reach both arms up, high crescent lunge. So drop the hips, put a big bend into that right knee. And bring those hips in towards the body. Nice, everyone. Looking great. We're here for 3 breaths. And as we hold this pose, where can you soften? Where can you add a little bit more quality into your breath? Take a big inhale. And then on an exhale, open up, warrior 2. So make sure you have that heel to arch alignment. Gaze over the right fingertips. And make sure you can see that right big toe. So externally rotate the right knee towards your right pinky toe. Engage that whole left side of your left leg. Nice and strong, yogis. Take a big inhale. And then on an exhale, windmill the fingers down to the mat. Step the right toes back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up into the sky. And then exhale, left foot top of the mat. Go ahead and relax that right knee down. You can untuck the toes if you'd like. Engage the core. And then inhale, both arms reach up on Jinayasana Low Lunge. So the more you engage that right glute, the more of a stretch you're going to get into your right quad, your right psoas muscles, your right hip flexors. So if you sit a lot, this pose is perfect for you. Here for one more breath, everyone. On an exhale, release the hands down. Wiggle those left toes until boom, you're on that left heel. Press the hips back. Pull the left toes forward. Here for 3 deep, long breaths. So now it's the opposite for this leg. The more you engage your left quad, the more the left hamstrings are going to open. So breathe into the belly of the left hamstring muscle. On an exhale, release that right heel down. Go ahead and heel toe it all the way to the left side of the mat. Hands come to the right of the foot. Come onto the right toes. Send that right foot back to create space in the spine. Hold it here. And then exhale, go ahead and release that right knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw, soften your face. And come back to that breath. Come back to that intentional flow of oxygen in and out through the body. We're going to walk this left foot back in towards the middle of our mat. Hands frame the foot. On an inhale, come up onto the right toes. Find your balance here. Squeeze the inner thighs and the belly. And then inhale, reach both arms up into the sky. High lunge. Can you lift up out of that low back? And remember that posterior diaphragmatic breathing? Breathe all into your ribs. Those 3-dimensional ribs, so in the sides of your body, in the front of your body, in the back of your body. Let that oxygen flow to all areas of your body, every cell. Take an inhale here, and then on an exhale, open up, warrior 2. Take up space, be nice and long. Drop the hips, rise up in the chest. And let your head be light. Let the crown of your head float up to the ceiling as your hips drop down. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Then on an exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step the left toes back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your dog here, everyone. Really get into those hamstrings. It's going to help with our balance. And then we're going to do 3 spinal waves. So on an inhale, come up onto the toes. And then inhale, start to lean forward to plank. Then exhale, bend the knees, take it back, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, keep the core engaged. Exhale, bend the knees, take it back. Last one, inhale like a wave. Exhale, take it back. And then inhale, come up onto the toes, bend the knees. Walk to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. And just stay here for a moment. Just let yourself marinate into this posture. And then keeping the knees a little bit bent, on an exhale, go ahead and bend the left knee, bring the left heel towards the glute. Just like we did with that one-legged Tadasana, at the beginning we're going to come into a one-legged Tadasana. So on an inhale, lift your right hand. And then inhale, lift your left hand, hold it here. And then slowly with intention, on an inhale, come up, one-legged Tadasana. Awesome job, everyone. It's all about the intention. Nice, friends. From our one-legged Tadasana, we're going to come into tree pose. So go ahead and stamp that left foot down with intention. And then come up onto the right toes. A couple of options here. You can either keep the heel of the right foot into the left shin, or go ahead and bring that foot on the inside of your left thigh. Bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to be here for 5 breaths. So you have a couple of playtime activities here. You can keep the hands at heart center. You can close the eyes and work on balance. You can inhale, reach the arms up, grow your branches, and then gaze up. So whatever you choose, we'll be here for 3 more breaths. And just really hone in on that balance. One more breath, yogis. And then on an exhale, go ahead and drop that right foot down. Shake it out. On an inhale, we're going to reach that left leg up, coming into eagle. So inhale, reach that left knee up, and then exhale, cross the legs. You can use this left foot as a kickstand, or you can wrap that left foot around the right calf. Go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. Let's just take a moment to align the knees. So instead of splaying them out to the right, squeeze them in towards the midline. Nice, everyone. On an inhale, both arms reach up. And then exhale, left arm underneath right. You can grab for the tops of the shoulders, or go ahead and bring those palms together. Press down on that right bicep. Pull the palms up towards the sky. Squeeze everything in towards the midline. We're here for 2 more breaths. And then on an inhale, reach both arms up into the sky. Bring that left knee back in towards the body. Coming to our one-legged Tadasana. Bring both hands to heart center. And we're going to end this little flow with a Virabhadrasana 3. So on an exhale, start to lean forward, warrior 3, and then kick that left foot back. So squeeze the thighs together, press back through that left heel, and lift up through the chest. So it's almost like air is pushing your chest up. Come back to that power, that strength within you. One more breath here, everyone. And then on an exhale, slowly start to bring those left toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Stay for the inhale. And then on the exhale, both arms reach down to the mat, step the right toes back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it out. Inhale, come up onto the tippy toes, bend the knees. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. And then exhale, forward fold. This time on an inhale, we're going to kick that left or that right heel in towards the right glute. Keep a little bend into that left knee. Then I like to lift the chest here. I like to tent up on the fingers, helps with my balance. And then on an inhale, bring that left hand towards the chest. Exhale, bring that right hand towards the chest. Hold it here. Believe in that power and that strength. And then with intention, nice and smooth, inhale, step up, one-legged Tadasana. Good job, friends. Squeeze those sides together. Breathe into the body. And then on an exhale, stamp that right foot down with intention. Spread those right toes. And then inhale, come up onto the left toes. So open that left knee like you would a gate. Open. And then you can go ahead and bring those left toes to the right calf. Or you can go ahead and bring it onto the right thigh. Wherever you're at, focus on that external rotation of the left knee. Go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. We're here for 5 breaths. So you can grow the branches, gaze up, or close the eyes, or just keep it here, yogi's choice. So deepen that quality of your breath. And as you settle into stillness, where does your mind go? When it leaves this moment, bring your attention back to your breath to anchor you in the now. One last inhale. And then on an exhale, go ahead and release that left foot down. Inhale, right knee comes up into the sky, one-legged Tadasana. And then bring that right knee up. Exhale, cross it over the left leg. You can use that right big toe as a kickstand or aim to wrap the right foot around the left shin. Knees go towards the middle of your mat. Inhale, both arms extend into the sky. And then exhale, cross that right arm underneath the left, palms together. So actively place those pinkies towards the top of your mat. Squeeze everything in towards the middle of your body. Let your shoulders spread. And then on an inhale, both arms reach up. Right knee comes back into the one-legged Tadasana. Bring the hands to heart center. And let's go into our warrior 3. So on an inhale, start to hinge forward. And then kick that right foot back. You can always take airplane arms here if you want to add on a little fun. I like to keep my hands at heart center, helps with the balance. So point all 5 toes down to the mat. You can put a little bend into that left knee if you need to. Engage the right heel, the right hamstrings, the right glute. Here for 2 more breaths. Feel strong and grounded and stable in that left leg. And then on an exhale, go ahead and drop those right toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. And then on an exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Step the left toes back, downward facing dog. Everyone take a big inhale through the nose. And open out mouth, exhale, release. Go ahead and drop the knees down to the mat. Walk all the way to the top of your mat, cross the ankles, and then go ahead and sit down onto the bum. Let your legs go out nice and long. Paschimottanasana. Come into a forward fold. So inhale, extend both arms up into the sky. And then exhale, forward fold as you dive down over your legs. So press into the heels. Keep the toes and the feet flexed. And just breathe into that upper back. And then on an inhale, slowly lift yourself up. We're going to extend the right leg out long and bring the left sole of the foot onto that right thigh. Jinayasana. So rotate the shoulders towards the right. Inhale, extend the arms up. And then exhale, hinge from your hips over that right leg. So if your palms are on the mat, no problem. Press into the hips and lengthen through the spine. Where can you create length in your spine here? And then we start to work our way towards rounding the spine the more that we can really lean over that right leg. 2 breaths here. And then on an inhale, lift the chest up. Go ahead and extend the left leg long. Bring the right sole of the foot onto the left thigh. Rotate the torso to the left. Inhale, both arms reach on up. And then exhale, hinge from the waist as you come on down. Come back to the quality of your breath. Let it be fluid and smooth. And then on an inhale, slowly lift up. We're going to come into a Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. So bring the soles of the feet together. And then open the heels and the soles of the foot like you would a book. So pinky toes are touching. Let the knees go out long. And then we're going to take our peace fingers and wrap them around the big toe. And then on an inhale, lift that chest up. So sit tall and proud here in our bound angle pose. Really find extension from the low back to the mid back, to the shoulders, all the way to the crown of the head. And come back to that posterior diaphragmatic breathing. So on the inhales, imagine that your wings are spreading. And on the exhales, we come back into that settling motion. Release the fingers. Go ahead and cup them underneath the knees and then close those thighs together like you would a book. Extend the arms out long, engage the low belly, and then we're going to do a slow roll down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Let your feet go wide as the mat and then knock the knees together. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths here. So open your mouth and exhale. Take a big inhale, feel your belly rise and then your chest rise. And then open mouth, exhale, feel the chest release and then the belly release. Inhale, feel your ribs expand, your mind expand. And then open mouth, exhale, release any last tension. Last one. Inhale, breathe into every cell, every bone, every tissue. And then open mouth, exhale, release out. Go ahead and bring both knees into the chest. Rock side to side here. And then find stillness. Extend the left leg out long. Bring the right knee in towards the right armpit, setting up for our last posture, supine twist. So take a big inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. The right knee comes to left side of the mat. Let your whole body soften. Find that balance of breath and awareness. And then on an inhale, bring that right knee into the chest. Bring the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg out long. Flex the toes. Relax the shoulders. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, twist to the right. Left knee to the right. Left arm out long. And let yourself surrender. So release any gripping in the right thigh and the left thigh. Release any engagement in the shoulders. Let everything settle into stillness. And then on an inhale, bring that left knee into the chest, bring the right knee into the chest. On an inhale, squeeze into a little ball, forehead comes to knees. And then exhale, release it out. Shavasana, you made it, friends. Take up space. We're going to relax and just breathe for a couple breaths. So close your eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then open the mouth, exhale. Let the lips slightly part. Relax the tongue. Soften all the muscles on your face. Release the shoulders down. Soften the belly. Soften the hips. And let yourself rest. Before returning back to a state of consciousness, let the intention of balance, let the intention of quality stay with you and influence the rest of your day, your week, your month. And know that you can always cultivate this intention no matter where you're at. Start to wiggle the fingers and then the toes. Take a big morning stretch overhead. And then on an exhale, bring the knees into the chest. And then we're going to come up to a seated posture. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the hands to heart center. And then we'll take one last cleansing breath together as a community to release any last stickiness. So open the mouth and exhale. Take a huge inhale, biggest one of class. Fill up those beautiful lungs. And then open mouth, exhale, let that go. Gently bow in towards yourself, giving yourself a moment of love because you did it. You showed up. You did the work. And I'm so proud and so grateful. It was such an honor, friends. Namaste. Well, yogis, don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please give this a thumbs up and leave a comment. This flow was actually inspired by Meredith because she requested a balanced 45-minute class. So if there's something you want to see, leave a comment down below, and I'm going to see you next time in class at the next video. I look forward to it. Have a great rest of your day.